Hi, welcome to my channel Let It Simmer, and today let's make a Ladakhi Thukpa. Let us start making this hearty soup. For this I have this heavy bottom pan here. In that I'm adding about 4 cups of water. This will be enough for 4 people. But this is a hearty soup, it's a meal in itself. In that I'm adding beans. I have cut them lengthwise. Carrots. Now there are some very typical Ladakhi ingredients that go in this. One of them is these black peas. If you don't have these black peas, you can use your regular green peas. What I had done with them was I had soaked them overnight and I have cooked them. And then they have something called churpa or churpi, that is the yak milk curdled and made into cottage cheese, and that cheese is dried, so that, and they carry it around in their pockets as snacks, very healthy snack for them. They really need, they're just like we eat peanuts, they eat these churpi, they keep munching on them. Okay, I have used tofu instead because I don't have that cheese with me, and adding salt to it. I'm using Himalayan pink salt, befitting. And I'm going to cover this and bring it to a boil. I'll turn on the heat and let it boil. The soup is boiling. I will show you a few things. I've put some vegetable oil here for heating. Here I have chive, dried chive. This is very typical of the Himalayas. It's very typical to herb of that area. And then some Szechuan pepper which I have cracked. If you don't have chive, you can use not this chive but regular chive or garlic. Substitute it with that, and chili flakes. So here the oil is hot. I'm going to add the chives. Turn off the heat. Some pepper, Szechuan pepper, and chili flakes. That's it. That's the flavor of the soup. This we will add to our soup. Next, here I have a regular roti dough, wheat flour dough. This I'm going to make into a chapati. It's not a very thick dough, it's not neither very soft. I'll roll it into a chapati. Okay, next what I'm going to do is, there are 2 ways. Either you can just cut it into strips now, it's a little thick here, with a knife. Then you have handmade noodles, kind of. Yeah. Or we're going to do what the locals do there. They just lift it up, hold it up like that, and with their thumb and forefinger, they just stir. That's it. Nothing fancy. But it makes it so wholesome. There. There. It's done. Now to this, we'll add a little flour and just roll it in that flour. We are not going to throw away this flour because this flour, when we add to the soup, gives it thickness. Gives it a nice consistency, creamy consistency. We'll break them apart if there are some stuck. Right. This soup has started boiling. I've turned down the heat. All the veggies are very nicely cooked. Just check. And the flavors. Nice, lovely. The tofu has picked up all the flavors. Otherwise it's pretty bland. Now to the simmering pot, I will add the wheat flour handmade pasta or noodles. And I'll add the flour also. This will thicken it. I'm not going to disturb this pot now. Stir it. Just leave it. Cover it. And leave it till the pasta is cooked. Now in the meantime, I have also prepared, this is absolutely optional, this is egg. I made a regular omelette with just egg and salt, and I've cut it into strips. This you can add to the noodles. If you're vegetarian, this is totally optional. This adds value to your soup. It becomes hearty. Okay, let's check. It's been simmering away for last 10 minutes. Oh, it's cooked. Beautifully cooked. All it needs is some, I've got some roughly chopped celery. You can add any green. It can be spinach, coriander, or parsley. Done. Soup is ready to be served. See how the flour has given some sort of a thickness to the soup. There. Let's serve it.
Thank you. If you like, don't forget to share and subscribe to the channel. Let it simmer.